Deadwax. What's up, all you heirs of Slytherin, and welcome to the Deadwax Show. Get out of the groove and get into the Deadwax. I am Waffles, and today I am joined by two men that I love and adore very much, and that is Stooge and our special guest, Serge. Gentlemen, how are we today?
Doing great. How are you?
So good.
Yeah.
So freaking good. Stooge, how
Thanks.
are you?
I am. It is WrestleMania weekend, so I'm doing very damn good.
Ah.
Yeah, and I could tell you're psyched too, Chris.
Oh,
you're like,
I'm stoked.
WrestleMania. I'm all about
WrestleMania.
that.
My favorite part of WrestleMania is probably the halftime show. That's always like the crazy Beyonce comes out. It's insane.
Speaking of halftime shows,
okay.
Yesterday, because it's a live show, there was a nip slip
by one of the wrestlers.
Yeah, they blocked it out real quick, but I saw it for like half a second. And I sound like a 10-year-old boy right now, but I'm just saying.
It was
Whoa.
It was the first time Stooge ever saw a nipple.
Yeah, exactly. First time.
Yeah. Even
it was crazy.
Never seen. Yeah.
And then I just found out there's a thing called the internet too, so I am officially retiring. You guys will never see me again. All your plans you had with me are canceled.
They already were.
Thank you, pro wrestling.
Speaking of pro wrestling, if you all have not noticed, we are joined by a very special guest today. And his name is Serge. Serge, tell us about yourself. Introduce yourself to the people.
Let's go. Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the show. I am honored. I am very excited to do this. But yeah, my name's Serge. I go by worldofwax.ca on Instagram. Been collecting records heavily, I guess, for the last 3 to 4 years, but maybe on and off for 10 years. I fucking love music. I love alternative, anything that's from the 90s, metal, pop, hip-hop, you fucking name it. I love to cook. I like long walks on the beach with my beautiful boyfriend, Chris. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my other
because the walks aren't
listening.
usually long.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I get winded fast. Yeah.
We usually end up on our backs on the sand.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then I guess I am a ultimate Rage Against the Machine fan.
Heck yeah, you freaking are. Serge and I met on Instagram. Serge and I met on Instagram, and he is the most delightful human to follow. So if you're watching this and you do not currently follow worldofwax.ca, first off, punish yourself. But second, go to Instagram and follow him. He is delightful.
Would be appreciated.
Exactly.
Does the CA stand for California?
Stands for Canada, because I am Canadian.
Nice.
Yeah.
What part of Canada are you from?
I am initially from Montreal, but I've been living in Toronto for 10 months now.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You know, when shit was getting crazy down here, I mean, I guess it's always kind of crazy.
I was actually like, Nate, you have to be more specific. You have got to be more specific.
There were moments where I'm like, how much does it cost to live in Vancouver? Because it's still on the West Coast. It is a lot of money. I found that out. It's not far from like the States, so if I needed to come back to get like, I don't know, my football fix, stuff like that, I could. But yeah, Vancouver is expensive, but it also looks really nice. That's one of the cities I wish I could live at.
Yeah. I've never been, but I'd like to go. But it's expensive.
It's on the opposite side, from where you're at.
Yeah.
What's so funny is I did the same thing, but I looked into Victoria because it doesn't snow in Victoria. And I was like, cheaper. Exactly the thing. I was like, wow, it's so much money.
Yeah, I think Vancouver's the second most expensive city in Canada. It's not the first. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Yeah.
There it is.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're stuck here, Stooge. Fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Stay away. Maple Leafs are not friends. So Stooge, why don't we start talking about the Deadwax challenge we had this last month and the success that we went through?
So yeah, the Deadwax challenge was amazing. I don't even want to talk about numbers because that's cool and all, but the coolest thing about it is we've gotten tons of messages. At the very last day, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. My thoughts are just shooting all over the place.
That's okay.
Anyways, it's like I'm on a first date. But it's so
not this. No, we're so early in the episode.
It's like he's on his first threesome.
So we're people were like, whoa, my voice is cracking now too.
Your first threesome. Anyway, keep going.
We're not gonna get through it.
No,
there's lots of people are doing lots of nice videos on the last day, especially like on TikTok, and there's lots of nice messages that came in on Instagram as well. And I just want to say thank you first of all for those, because it really does mean a lot. Because like I said, I think I said on last week's episode, there's like we have hard days too, you know, and days that like, man, I could use a pick me up. And everyone who said something nice on their TikTok videos or sent us a nice message, like we noticed that and we appreciate it, and it really does help us as well. So I just want to say thank you for all the kind words people said last week as the challenge was closing out. And like I said, the cool thing about this challenge, in the end, I don't care what the numbers were, is the fact that people came together, like made connections. It sounds like the community grew a little, if not in size, at least, you know, in closeness. Yeah. I keep doing this. That's like my, anyways. So that's awesome. That's, you know, something I didn't even think about would happen with this challenge. It was like, hey, this will be fun. And maybe we can get a few extra people to watch the show. But with that doesn't matter anymore. Like, it was just really cool to see people coming together and, you know, making more relationships and friendships and whatnot. So that was really cool. I don't know if you had anything you wanted to add on top of that before I
just to echo the same message. We have several people on Instagram and TikTok that either made videos or sent us messages that said, I've made a ton of friends because of this, which is funny because last year when they did April vinyl showers in 2021 is how I made tons of friends on Instagram too. So it was kind of like an adorable moment because I also messaged the people that made April vinyl showers and said, I made a ton of friends because of this. So it was a cool full circle moment. Exactly. To be like, thank you guys, this is amazing, and then have that happen as well. So thank you to everybody that participated. If you did 1 day, if you did 49 days, we're very grateful for all of you.
As long as you had fun, that's all that we really care about. So
amen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had fun. So,
that's awesome. Right, you did, Serge.
My favorite part of the Deadwax challenge was when Chris would reply from the Deadwax account and say something like super aggressive, and then he just go, by the way, it's Stooge.
That was my favorite thing to do too. You all know, if anybody's ever gotten a DM from the Deadwax challenge or from the Deadwax account that's intensely affectionate and aggressive, it's probably me, but I love to say that it's from Stooge because it's funny.
Anyways, yeah, so what was did you have a favorite prompt at all out of all of them? Sort of like, there's there a favorite one that you had, or were they just all kind of like, okay, that's cool?
We asking me or
yeah, Serge.
Yeah. Here. Man, it was tough because like a lot of them like intertwined. Like not favorite 90s album, like favorite album from my artist, like obviously Rage Against the Machine. But I was like, am I gonna show off like 2 Rage albums in like the same week? Probably not. What else was cool, man? I mean, like a lot of things like you could have interpreted a different way, like a split album. Like was it like a split colorway or like a split like 7-inch or something? So,
yeah.
I think it's cool. Like people did their own things. I saw like answers from both ballparks there, so it was cool, man. I mean, I had a lot of fun, and yeah, like I made friends because of that too. So I love seeing people's answers. I'm like, oh man, like I think soundtrack like 90% of people posted Interstellar. I was like, hell yeah! I was like, that's like
the Interstellar soundtrack.
I saw that too.
So many times.
I posted that too, and I was like,
yeah, that's what I posted as well. Yeah,
y'all are nuts.
Luckily, they just had. Did you just get the repress that they came out with? Like,
no, I got the black one a couple years ago, but I do want the clear one as well.
Yeah, that's the one I ended up sharing.
Yeah.
What were you just gonna say?
I was gonna say like it's cool. Like we're like, oh, like a lot of people actually like agree with me. Like and like my music taste. Like I don't know, like when it comes to like especially like soundtracks. Like who's gonna sit down and listen to like a Hans Zimmer score? Where like you'd be surprised. Like a lot of people do. So it's like cool to see like that connection there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I give the Dark Knight was a great movie. I definitely think you got to give partial credit to just how great it was to Hans Zimmer and the sounds the music he came up with to score that film. Like when the Joker starts coming in, he has that solo string going or whatever that is.
Yep.
That is iconic, I think.
Absolutely,
and it really adds to the emotion and the excitement of the moment and of the film in general. I mean, as a whole. But anyways.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Well, I've got this sitting on my lap here.
And what is that, Stooge? Tell the people.
This is the El Camino Super Deluxe box set that we are giving away to one lucky participant in the Deadwax challenge. So I've got this here, and then I've also we're not gonna make you guys wait till the end of the episode. I've also got the envelope right here too that contains who the winner is for the Deadwax challenge. So should I open it up?
Open it up, babe. We're ready. Open it up.
I said, should I open it up?
Open it up. There's only two of us.
All right, here we go. I don't know.
It'd be hilarious if you guys had like that giant novelty check.
Seriously.
Right?
Yeah, and we have balloons and we showed them their door. Yeah.
I just got a lousy envelope.
Ed McMahon rises from the grave. Yeah, okay, here we're ready. We're ready, Stooge. We're ready.
I don't know if you could tell, I've been watching wrestling this week, and that's why I was like,
no way. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
And the winner of the Black Keys El Camino 10-year anniversary Super Deluxe box set is... There is no Julie, only Zool.
Hey.
AKA Julie.
Julie
on
from TikTok. Yep.
Yes. So there you go. Congratulations. We'll have to reach out to you and get your information so we can send this bad boy to you.
Heck yeah.
So
and
congratulations
for participating.
Yeah, thank you for participating, and thank you to everyone else who participated.
Yep.
I wish I had stuff to give out to everybody. I really do, because everyone. This is not saying that Julie did like better or more or anything like that than anybody.
Yeah.
Everyone who participated did a great job and had really cool posts, and we love you all. So we just have one prize. Sorry.
I, however, have plenty to give to everybody else, so expect gifts to all of you. It'll be great.
I was about to say, am I not getting anything out of this?
Oh, you're getting something out of this, all right. Speaking
genital
of
warts,
if we can just go one episode without the phrase genital warts, we get an award. But here we are, still 0 episodes without it. So once again, thank you to everybody in the Deadwax Challenge. We might do it again in the future. It will not be for a hot minute for all of those who have asked. It will be in a while. So continue on. There are other vinyl challenges by other accounts on TikTok and Instagram. Please go follow and have some fun. Anything else on the Deadwax Challenge you want to mention before we move on?
No, nothing from the Deadwax Challenge. Thank you just once again to everybody. And I'm glad everyone who participated that enjoyed it. So
there we go. All right. So like we do every episode, like we've been doing every episode, I should say, let's talk about what we have picked up and added to our collection this week. Serge, you are our special guest. Would you mind starting us off?
Going first?
You are going first.
All right. So I got 2 things in the mail on Friday that I did not think were going to arrive on Friday, and I actually opened it on my live Instagram on Friday. So 8 people saw it already.
Oh, nice.
So I hope there's more than 8 people watching this.
You've got 8 people watching you? You lucky.
I know. It's insane. Do I do both? Do I do one at a time? How do you guys go by this? So the first one is a bootleg, but I'm excited to own this, and I think you both are going to be excited.
Oh, nice. Shut the freaking hell up.
So it's a 3 LP bootleg, which I paid a lot of money for, because this actually goes for a lot of money and actually resells for a lot of money. But the only thing I'm really upset about is that I thought it was going to be a gatefold, but they just shoved 3 LPs in like an oversized jacket.
Worst. Yeah.
But the cool part is...
Oh, here we go.
Stooge, you got to be watching. Vinyl.
Oh, my gosh. That's sick.
Nice.
So that's awesome. And then like every center label is a different color for every LP. And I played it yesterday and it actually sounds phenomenal.
Great for a bootleg.
I'm stoked to own it, and I'm stoked it's the OG cover on there, not like
absolutely
shitty repress, but yeah. For those who don't know, Melancholy Infinite Sadness by the Smashing Pumpkins, probably one of the greatest records ever.
100%. Yeah.
So that's pickup number 1 from Friday.
Great album.
I got that same thing. I was just trying to find it just now, but I can't find it in my collection. There's too many things. But I got the white records is what I got. Nice. I got the white version. So.
Nice. Yeah.
Hard when you have so many records. Oh.
I know. I came across the box they did it recently, the 4 LP box set. After it kind of fizzled down on the retail market, a store editor from Canada received a couple more for retail price. And I was like, man, I really want this, but I was in the process of moving, so I didn't really have the cash to fork over. And now I regret it because it sells for at least double the price, if not more. So I should have bought that at the time, but I regret it.
Isn't that the worst?
Dang.
Yeah. So I got the bootleg.
But at least you got the bootleg, exactly.
Yeah.
What's your other one?
Number 2 is I had ordered 3 copies of the new Meshuggah record, and I got one of them in.
Hell yeah.
So this is Immutable by Meshuggah, the new record that just came out on Friday. And it's also a funny story because the mock-ups and the descriptions for this record were not very matching.
Shocker.
So I was like, I don't know if that's what they mean by that. And I completely lost track of which colorways I ordered since I ordered 3 of them. But this one came in, and this one's from their European store in Germany. So this one's limited to 500 copies, orange, white, yellow, marbled. But the marbling is not very...
Oh, yeah.
like there's a bit of marbling.
So it's just yellow. Yeah.
It's just
So it's
mostly
mainly
yellow.
just yellow.
This looks good.
It looks good. Stoked to own it. Stoked to see the other 2.
Yeah, and it's
Hope they turn
Meshuggah,
out
so
well.
it's rad.
And it's Meshuggah, and the record's great. And this is like one of my favorite metal bands, so I had to pick that up as well.
Meshuggah's fantastic.
For sure.
Yeah,
Meshuggah.
Immutable.
Nice.
I mean, this artwork too. Like, come on, like how insane is that?
Absolutely.
It's just like only a band like Meshuggah can get away with it.
Seriously. Stooge, one of these days we'll have you react to a Meshuggah song because I think your ears are going to bleed, but they're great. Anybody? Bleed? Stooge, what are your pickups this week? It's a song by Meshuggah. It's Bleed. That's the whole joke. Everyone's caught up now. Congratulations. Yeah. Before though, I just want to say great work on those, Serge. Those are both fantastic records. Yeah.
I'm stoked to have them part of the collection.
Yeah. I'll have to check out Meshuggah sometime. Anyways, I got a couple records too in this week. Okay. First one I want to share with everybody is the Vinyl Me Please version of Ready to Die by Biggie Smalls.
Classic. Like
an iconic hip-hop album, you know. It's got, you know, Big Papa on it. Or I like it when you call me Big Papa. So, plus a lot of other hits, but that's like one of the more popular ones.
Absolutely.
So really happy to have that. And this is like the Vinyl Me Please, like it's white with like red and black splattered. I haven't even opened it yet still. But and there's really cool art on the back.
Yeah, I love that.
Crown. Anyways, and like the big part here is like foiled, so it like kind of reflects off the light a little bit. Nice. I don't know. Anyways, it's hard to see with the plastic on it. So that's the first one. I'm really excited to have that in my collection now. Second one I won for free in a contest from our friends at Graywell. Who are so awesome. Shout out to Dustin. I love that place. Those guys are awesome. I picked up the new Red Hot Chili Peppers album, and I got the Indie Orange variant.
Ooh, cool.
So I haven't spun it yet. You can tell it's still in the wrap. It's been a busy weekend with WrestleMania and whatnot. But I've listened to some of the album already on my phone. It's really good. Like, I don't know, for me, and probably Serge, probably because they're popular from the 90s, you know. No, Red Hot Chili Peppers is not a band for you?
This is why Serge is one of my best friends. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't like the Chili Peppers
Solidarity.
Either?
Not at all.
Oh my goodness. All right. Then I'll move on. But
you can still talk about it.
Like Chili Peppers, every single album they put out, I can just put on and listen all the way through and not get bored with their stuff. So that's I guess that's just me though.
I'll give you a fun fact though. I saw Chili Peppers for free in Iceland once.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, tell that story. Why were you in Iceland seeing the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I was vacationing in Iceland, and it was the first time like I ever took a plane and flew out of the country. And then my friend and I were just looking for things to do during that week. Let's see what's going on. And the Chili Peppers happened to be in Iceland for the first time ever. We just let's just stroll by the venue to see what's going on, because I think tickets were like $250. It was insane.
Oh my gosh.
The side door was open. So we watched like the last half hour for the show for free.
That is the funniest. There's so many things about that story that are completely random. You're in Iceland. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are playing, and you watch through a side door for free.
Yeah.
How funny.
And nobody said anything.
Like,
whatever.
That's
Iceland,
hilarious.
Like, whatever.
Yeah.
They weren't used to something
so
red
roll.
hot. Yeah.
That's how they roll.
So Stooge, for that new Red Hot Chili Peppers album, what would you said you listened to it, yeah?
Yeah.
What would you give it on it?
Some of it.
What would you give
what
you've listened to on a scale of 1 to 10? Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I give it a 9 without having listened
to
it.
Yeah, okay.
I really like the Chili Peppers. Like, I wouldn't say they're one of my favorite bands, but like I said, like any album I can put on, like I said, I just listen to it all the way through and enjoy it, you know? So I would give it a 9. That's just me though. Everyone's different. Some people might give it lower or higher, who knows, but that's just me.
We still love you. I hope this isn't like a music critic. I hope you don't feel like we're like bullying you. We still love you.
Stop bullying me.
He's gonna go return it.
Yeah, he's done. he returns all of his records. He's like, I don't want to do this anymore. This hobby's awful.
Chris was mean to me.
New. Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
The last one I got here is Silver Synthetic. So
Yes.
this week, Waffles and I went to see this band live, and they're really fun show, like really laid back show. I can tell compared to what Chris usually goes and sees. We actually got to sit and watch it. That was awesome.
That was
And,
cool. There were stools.
Yeah, there were stools, and there's like a chiller. You know, their vibe is a lot more chill, and so it was just nice. It was just perfect for a Monday night, in my opinion.
There you go.
Like, I didn't want to rock into the week so hard. I just want to ease into the week. So, anyways, they played a great show, and afterwards we went up and talked to them at the merch table. Super nice dudes. I actually already own this record. Third Man put out like a cool, like marbled orange and dark orange variant, and I bought that one. This is just a regular black, but because I was there, the guys from the band signed the album for me.
That's right, they did.
Signatures. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, super
really nice guys. If you
Yeah.
haven't checked out Silver Synthetic and you like kind of chill music, check them out. I think
Yeah,
they're
super
really
super
cool.
vibey music. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're
I love
great.
the vibe.
Love
Yeah.
the vibe. Any more? But I don't want to interrupt.
No, that's it for me.
My 3 pickups today are actually dedicated to our friend Serge because they are all Canadian. Ironically,
Nice.
this was it was not really planned, but also like kind of planned.
You finally got a Rush album?
I finally got a Rush album. No,
I mailed him the Rush discography.
exactly.
Good job. Good job.
The first one is actually a gift from Serge, and this is the iconic band Cancer Bats. Cancer Bats, one of the best hardcore groups out there, and this is their. Look how pretty this is. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah,
I like that.
Came out super beautiful, and Serge gave this to me because he is a good friend, and also because Serge knows this very well. The shipping between United States and Canada at the moment is a joke. It is a joke. There is nothing separating our two countries, and it is so much money to move things back and forth. So I was looking at getting Cancer Bats records because I don't have any, and they're just a phenomenal band. But like even just getting them from their store in Canada to the United States was shockingly expensive. And so Serge, you found an extra one of this, right? Which is
Yeah,
you had like a double.
That's the reissue, and I found like the original press.
Exactly. This is their album Bears, Mayors, Scraps, and Bones. Fantastic album. But I love the Cancer Bats, and I was very, very grateful that my good friend Serge gifted me this. So first Canadian group. Actually, there's only 2 Canadian groups. I just have 2 records from the other. The second that's not at all like the Cancer Bats whatsoever is Tegan and Sarah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. If you don't know Tegan and Sarah, they were like a indie, I shouldn't say they were, they're still together, indie pop group that were really big in like the 2000s. They were kind of popular in the 2010s, not as big now. But Tegan and Sarah, I'm actually a huge fan. They're 2 sisters that are both lesbians, and they're a fantastic representation for the LGBTQIA plus community, and like fantastic Canadian group. I feel like a lot of the indie pop kids knew Tegan and Sarah and then knew they were Canadian. Yeah, Tegan and Sarah's great. So this is their albums, awesome. Heartthrob and The Con. What were you gonna say, Serge?
I just said they're awesome.
Yeah, Tegan and Sarah's great. I'm a big fan. So fine, and it's not like those are standard black, nothing mind blowing. But I love those 2 albums, 2 fantastic records. So there you go. Canada invading the podcast today.
I love it.
Yep.
Canadian invasion.
Canadian invasion. I love this. So speaking of the Canadian invasion, let's talk about why we have Serge on the podcast today. There is a band that unites the 3 of us that we are going to be talking about very much in depth today. Serge, show the people the shirt. The band we are talking about is
Rage Against the Machine, baby.
Rage Against the Machine. In case you did not know, in fact, I got a Rage record behind me too.
There we go. I saw that.
This is Stooge. This is when they played the the DNC in 2000. It was the DNC, not the GOP. So, fun fact: the first time I met Stooge in person, he was wearing a Rage Against the Machine shirt. So that was a big bond. And then I had only been talking to Serge on Instagram for a little while before we brought up Rage Against the Machine. And so then when we were talking about Rage Against the Machine, I was like, the 3 of us love this band. We need to all be talking about them together. Just in case you've been living under a rock for the past 30 years and do not know, Rage Against the Machine was an alternative metal band in the 90s and 2000s. That is correct. Thank you for correcting me. And they were very highly political, and in a time when stuff like new metal and alternative music was actually very heavy in the mainstream, Rage Against the Machine became very heavy in the mainstream for their performances, for their music, for being so political. And so it was a really, really rad time. Rage infamously only has 4 albums, correct?
Correct.
Yes, 4 albums.
4 studio albums.
4 studio albums. And have released a lot of live albums, especially in the vinyl community. Rage Against the Machine has made some bomb records that are very highly sought after. So we're going to be excitingly talking about Rage Against the Machine today. Are we stoked?
Yeah, always stoked.
So
Serge,
Stooge,
are
tell
they
us.
making a? I was gonna ask Serge real quick. Are they making a stop in Canada on their tour?
They are making 5 stops in Eastern Canada, and I'm going to all 5 shows.
You're going to all 5?
Yeah.
You bastard! That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, look. At first, they didn't announce the whole tour. They just announced like 5 select dates, and one of them was Boston Calling Festival. I was like, it's the closest date to me. I guess I have to go. So I bought tickets to Boston Calling. And then they announced a tour with like Quebec City, Ottawa, Toronto, Hamilton. And I was like, well, fuck my life. And I was like, well, this is probably going to be the only opportunity I've ever had to see this band. So I splurged and went all out. So I'm doing like a whole week thing where I'm going to travel and see them 5 times.
That's sick.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
That's going to be so fun.
Excited. Yeah.
And Stooge has tickets as well, right?
Yeah, I got 1 pair. I got mine in Oakland, California.
Cool.
So
that's going to be an awesome show.
I'll probably get stabbed. They're doing 2 nights. I only bought 1. And I'm gonna see. I got a ticket to the first night. I might stick around and see if I can't find a cheap ticket to the next night.
Yep.
Which might not be possible because they're going for a lot now on the aftermarket.
Yeah.
So
if you can, you should.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Because honestly, like Rage Against the Machine, they were the first band I ever had an aha moment with, where it's like they played them like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is like, this is so awesome, and I fell in love with them instantly, and so. Being raised in a conservative household, I kind of had to hide their music, and so when they were touring and stuff, I was just, I was not an adult yet, and my parents would never let me go see them, and then they broke up before I ever had to, and they've done shows here and there sporadically, since they've broken up, but never was there an opportunity for me to see them live until now, and I can't tell you, like 2020 was going to be the best year of my life. WrestleMania was gonna be in LA. I was gonna go see it there because I was living in California at the time.
Yeah.
And then Rage Against the Machine was going on tour that year. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the best year ever. And then we all know what happened.
Yeah.
So I was gonna see Black Keys again that year too. I had tickets for it and everything, and I had to cancel that show. But anyways, I cannot tell you how bummed I was that show got postponed. And it just continues to get postponed. But I think next year will finally be the year I'll finally get to.
That's right.
Yeah.
See them live, and I can't wait.
The first half of the tour, didn't they?
Yes, which was where mine was at. Yep. So.
Gotcha.
But you'll see them
soon.
You're gonna make it happen. It's gonna be great.
I'm just keeping those fingers crossed. Anyways.
So just like we've done with several of our other guests on our show, what we want to do concerning Rage Against the Machine today is we're gonna do a bracket, but not just loosely about Rage Against the Machine. We're doing a bracket about, is it favorite or best Rage Against the Machine song, Stooge?
Oh, I think we should do. I don't care because
how about we just do favorites? So then each question is, which one would you rather listen to?
Okay,
so we don't have the argument of like, well, this one has more streaming numbers.
Because
that one always pisses me off.
Because we don't even need to do a bracket then, because Killing in the Name would win.
Exactly. So we've got what is this? I'm so bad at math. 16.
So we're doing 16 Rage Against the Machine songs, and we're gonna bracket it down to our see if we can come together on a favorite.
Exactly.
Rage Against the Machine song.
One reason I love Serge so much is that when I told him about this idea, he said, "Don't tell me which songs." Because I want to know in the moment. And it was like, you're the best. This is going to be great.
Genuine reaction.
Exactly. So, gentlemen, shall we bracket down to decide our favorite Rage Against the Machine song?
Let's do it.
As always.
I won't do what you tell me, Chris.
Okay, great. That was really funny, by the way, for everybody. Once again, when we name these 2 songs, which one would you rather listen to? Let's start this off. Bomb Track or Sleep Now in the Fire? Wait, shut up. Okay.
Oh.
Let's do it like we did with B-Sides and Beers, or B-Sides Live, where each one of us has to start at a different time. So we'll have Serge start first, and then we'll go to Stooge, and then myself, and we'll just keep going in that order to make sure that nobody feels the pressure to have to go first. Every time. So, Serge, you're going to start us off. Bomb track or Sleep Now in the Fire?
I'd say Bomb Track. Sentimental song. Probably one of the first Rage songs I heard, and I love that bass intro.
Great bass intro.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one vote. Bomb track. Stooge, what are your thoughts? Bomb track or Sleep Now in the Fire?
I think I'd have to concur with Serge over here. Bomb Track literally is the first Rage song I ever heard because it's track number one.
The first one. Yeah.
Debut LP. So that my friend put that on, and the rest is history. So I also go with Bomb Track. So it doesn't matter what you think, Chris.
Okay, great. Because my vote was Sleep Now in the Fire.
I will say though, Sleep Now in the Fire probably has one of the best music videos ever.
Yes, it does.
Directed by Michael Moore.
Yeah, Wall Street people should die, and that's the great point of Sleep Now in the Fire. All right, fine. Bomb track moves on. However, Sleep Now in the Fire is a great song. Yeah. Also, you should watch the music video. Fantastic video.
I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with us when we say like all these songs are great. So
absolutely,
it's not that one's better than the other per se. It's like I just want me like a little bit more. You know,
We're
they're all great.
Out. Yeah,
they're all great.
What Stooge is doing is making sure a fight does not break out because in the next one, here we go. Stooge, you're gonna be the first one starting us off.
All right, here we go. First.
Know Your Enemy, Renegades of Funk.
You know, I think I would rather hear. Let's go with Renegades. I'll go with Renegades.
Renegades. Okay.
Yeah.
And I will say Know Your Enemy. So, Serge, it's your turn to choose.
You know what? I do think Renegades is a very underrated album, but I am going to go with Know Your Enemy. Again, it's like the riff and the soul in that song, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so good. That was a tough one. The thing is, Serge, I have to emphasize something. Stooge is the one that assembles all of these brackets, and he has such a good talent for making them hard. Like, I don't know what is in your brain.
Not just the brackets.
Yeah.
You look disappointed as if you've never said anything worse.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't disappointed in him. It's more disappointment that I didn't say it first.
You know that you just keep setting these up for me. I literally keep lobbing them over the fence. I would. Yeah.
Exactly.
But you know what? I want these to be difficult.
There you go. That's the word.
There you go. Thank you. All right. It is my turn to go first. People of the Sun or No Shelter? No Shelter is the song from Godzilla. Thank you. I'm gonna say People of the Sun. No Shelter is a good song, but I like People of the Sun better. So Serge, what is your vote? People of the Sun versus No Shelter.
I'm gonna go No Shelter.
Ooh.
Yeah. And you know why? Because they actually diss Godzilla and like Hollywood in that song, and the fact that they were able to slide those lyrics in and have that song on Godzilla, like, come on.
Seriously.
The ultimate diss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that we have not had like majority or everybody vote for the same one yet. This is great. Stooge, what is your thoughts? People of the Sun versus No Shelter.
I am going to agree with Serge on this one. I also People of the Sun's a great song. But I also agree. I like No Shelter better, just for the song, but also for the content as well. It's good.
It is a good
stuff.
Yep. It's a very energetic song.
Yeah, absolutely. Do they have non-energetic songs? I love Rage because it's always
Maria. I think Darkness is kind of.
They got some
I guess that's true.
Stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. So No Shelter moves on. The next one, Serge, you are the first. Not my first, but you're the first. Testify versus Maggie's Farm.
Testify. Like, come on. Iconic intro. They usually open with that at shows. And like,
they do.
They get like, have you ever seen Testify live in Chile where like 40,000 people are just like jumping up and down to that intro?
Yeah.
Testify. Come on.
So freaking good.
Yeah.
All right, Stooge. Testify or Maggie's Farm?
So this one's actually Maggie's Farm for me. Maggie's Farm.
Ooh,
yeah.
This is tough.
It's a sleeper, and it's probably in there because I made the bracket. But if you haven't listened to Maggie's Farm and Maggie's Farm. So if you haven't listened to Maggie's Farm in a while, go check it out. Yeah. It's really heavy and it's really good. And once again, you know, the content of the song is just fantastic. It's about, you know, oppression and all that stuff. So I don't know. I love Maggie's Farm. And this is going to give away something for trivia, but it's one of my favorite Rage songs. So,
okay, things are being given away already. So we've got one for Testify, one for Maggie's Farm.
Christian.
I know, this is scary. So in preparation for this bracket, I went and listened to all of these songs again, and I had forgotten what a bop Maggie's Farm is. Because you're right, it is kind of a sleeper. As much as I love Testify, I'm gonna say Maggie's Farm.
Oh my goodness, we actually agreed on a Rage song.
I know. I do love Testify so much, and I feel like that's one of those songs, like you said, live. It sounds better to me. I prefer when they play the live versions because it's so heavy and so energetic. But Maggie's Farm is like the sleeper hold. It's great.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
It's a wrestling joke.
Yeah, it was a wrestling joke. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
I put that on there as a little bit of bias on my part. Like I put that on there because I wanted it on there. I was fully expecting Testify to win, so I'm kind of surprised that that Maggie's is moving on.
Underdog.
So, yeah,
the underdog always wins. Yeah. Your birthday presents never cease. All right, so that's the first half of the bracket. We're now in the second half. This one Stooge did just to piss everybody off, but it's your turn to go first. Killing in the Name or Calm Like a Bomb?
Actually,
this was for me.
Killing in the Name.
This is
Killing
easy.
in the Name. Easy for me.
What
Killing
the
in the Name.
fetch? Okay.
Fetch.
They're both incredible songs.
Yeah, they're both good, but Killing in the Name. You know why, Chris?
Why?
Because F you, I won't do what you tell me. That's why.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna leave.
Serge, I actually don't have an answer yet. Do you have an answer ready to go?
You know what? I do.
What is it?
And my answer is Calm Like a Bomb.
Nice.
Gosh dang it.
I love it.
Top 5 greatest bass intros ever.
Oh, amen. Bro, this is tough. Simply because I've heard one song too many times, I'm gonna say Calm Like a Bomb. Calm Like a Bomb as well.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like Killing in the Name, of course, is absolutely classic, but Calm Like a Bomb. I keep saying Calm Like a Balm, like lip balm.
Like lip balm.
Oh my gosh. Which they should invent. Calm Like a Balm. Oh my gosh. Like a whole series of Rage Against the Machine hygiene products. Okay. Anyway, I like that song more because I feel like it hasn't been played so many times that I'm just like, you know.
If we do Maggie's Form, it's like Spanx.
Maggie's Form.
Maggie's Form.
It's like Rage Against the Machine Spanx. Spanx Against the Machine, yeah.
Spanx Against the Machine. That's good.
Rage Against the Hygiene, yeah.
I feel like all the diehard Rage fans, or actually I don't know, because I know a whole lot of diehard Rage fans. I don't know if they all fall into the Killing in the Name bandwagon, but I think the majority of people do, and I think they might be upset that we eliminated Killing in the Name. But oh well.
You didn't though. They're just gonna be pissed at me and Serge. So yeah.
People are pissed at me anyways.
It's like we did a Led Zeppelin song bracket and we eliminated Stairway in the first round. That's kind of what it feels like.
Which we should never do that bracket. We will get canceled so quickly. All right, next one, and it is my turn to start. Freedom versus Ghost of Tom Joad. This one is very easy. I'm gonna say Freedom.
All right, Serge. Yeah, you're next, Serge.
Serge, you're next.
Well, spoiler alert, but Freedom is my favorite Rage Against the Machine song. So
is it really?
Freedom, yeah.
Well, okay then.
Freedom's a great song, and this is actually the hardest. I think out of all the ones we've done so far, this is probably the hardest one for me to choose on.
Okay. You do love Ghost of Tom Joad.
I do love Ghost of Tom Joad better. I once again, I feel like it's more of an epic like story song, and I don't know. It's once again it's a sleeper, and once you listen to it, it's actually really heavy and really good. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's not moving on. That's fine, but that would have been my pick.
It's not moving on. It's fine, but
I'm just gonna cry.
So you know,
I'm just gonna cry.
Just so you know, actually, it's the best song.
And you guys are stupid.
Like we said, these are all good songs. It's just tough picking which one you'd rather listen to. Serge, it's your turn to start us off. Bulls on Parade or Bullet in the Head?
Bullet in the Head.
Oh, interesting.
Bullet in the Head. Yeah. Again, like iconic song, a classic.
Yeah.
But for me, I'd much rather listen to Bullet in the Head.
Okay.
Yeah. You know why? That song is like the perfect build up. It's like calm at first, and then it has like the heavy parts, and it ends with like the angriest outro.
Absolutely. So, yeah, Bullet in the Head's a great song. Stooge, what are your thoughts on this? Bulls on Parade versus Bullet in the Head. Lots of bulls going around.
Lots of bull, yeah.
Lots of bull.
Bullets or bulls. Yeah. Actually, I'm going with Bulls on Parade. Okay. That song is a freaking jam, and like whenever I share anything Rage Against the Machine, like on Instagram, that's my go-to Rage song that I tag with it is Bulls on Parade, because it just bullet in the head might have a good build, but right when that song kicks off of Bulls on Parade, it's kicking your teeth in. Like they start off hot, and anyways, I like it. So I'm going Bulls on Parade.
Okay. And to break the tie, Chrysanthemum, exactly.
If you love me.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm also gonna say Bulls on Parade. I'm sorry, Serge. Bulls on Parade is the first Rage song I ever heard.
He's gonna drop out of the call.
Exactly. He quits right now. That's such a power.
I gotta go,
guys. Bulls on Parade is the first Rage song I ever heard. My older sister played Evil Empire in her car all the time, and at our house. And so I remember Bulls on Parade. I especially remember asking her what Pocket Full of Shells meant, because I thought it meant beach shells, like that you find at the beach. And I was like, that's kind of funny that they went to the beach and bought a bunch of shells. And she very politely told me that's not what it means.
That's what I used to think as well.
Really? Look at us.
Well, when you're younger, you don't really know any of the meanings per se, and then you grow up and you're like, holy shit, they're talking about that? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't know what Killing in the Name was about for a long time. Yeah. I just thought it was. I thought these were all just like fun songs, but anyway.
Oh yeah, fun.
They're just
fun songs.
They're just having fun with it.
They're just goofy guys, just a bunch of silly gooses.
Those Rage Against the Machine guys.
All right, Stooge, you're the next one to start us off.
All right,
this is our last one of songs we have not talked about.
Okay,
Guerrilla Radio or Viet Now?
That is another good one.
Both songs that mention radio in the lyrics.
Yeah, they do. Turn on the radio now. F it. Turn it off. I'm gonna go with Guerrilla Radio, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking Vietnam, but I'm gonna go with Guerrilla Radio.
Okay. I'm also gonna say Guerrilla Radio. I think Guerrilla Radio is a Oh no, Serge, no! I'm so sorry.
Team Vietnam.
So are you more
now?
So just based on the answer so far, I feel like you're definitely a little more partial, it seems like, to the earlier discography.
Well, listen, it's tough. Like, you can ask me that question any day of the week and my answer might change. Well, maybe not ultimately, but like I could find a reason why any of the albums are like
Oh yeah.
For me, it's like a flawless discography, but yeah, like my favorite record is Evil Empire, but like I even think the stuff in Renegades is awesome. So like you can make an argument for either.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything, but when we're done with the bracket, I've asked Serge to show off some of his Rage Against the Machine goodies. So
sweet.
So please prepare yourself for how big of a Rage fan he is. Yeah.
I got a few things.
I've heard rumors of these things, and I think I've been told that I'm gonna have to make a trip to Toronto and rob you sometime. That's what I've been told.
Exactly. I'll take you to dinner. He robs you. Yeah.
While you're at dinner.
The only thing you could rob me of is my love.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. All right, we get to get back to this bracket because we got to narrow this down, kids. Whose turn is it to go first? Is it mine?
I think it's yours. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one we're at is Bomb Track or Know Your Enemy. Very difficult because these are bomb songs. I am going to say Bomb Track. It's hard to deny the brilliance of Bomb Track. Know Your Enemy is a fantastic song, but I'm gonna vote Bomb Track.
That's tough.
Yeah. Man, Serge, what are your thoughts?
I'm kind of stumbled on this one because it's like those are probably two of my favorite songs on the self. If I had to pick though, probably Know Your Enemy.
Ooh, love it.
Yeah. If
I love this. Okay, Stooge, Bomb Track or Know Your Enemy?
So yeah, once again, tough decision.
Yeah.
But when I think about it, I think Bomb Track just really gets it going for me a lot more.
Serge is gonna quit.
I'm sorry. It's just that intro, like that.
I was the ultimate Rage fan. My answers are correct. Yours are wrong.
You'll get the ultimate pick. There you go.
It's just that bass intro, and then they just. I don't know. It's a perfect start to an album.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Both are great for sure. Tough pick, but yeah, both are great.
Serge is like 2 seconds away from quitting.
We're part of the machine, just so you know.
That's funny. All right, Serge, you're starting.
Before we continue, if I could just say one of the things I hate most in the world are Rage Against the Machine puns. I genuinely despise them.
So you are 2 seconds away from quitting. You've already thrown out like 20. Yeah.
Notes
right.
go heavy on the rage puns. We'll see how...
He's never going to eat at our restaurant that's Rage Against the Machine themed. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Next question, Serge. You're starting us off. No Shelter or Maggie's Farm?
Oof.
That's a
Oof.
toughie, especially for
this is
some
getting
people on
tough.
this call. Yeah.
This is getting tough, and I know one song in there was purposely put by a certain somebody so he can have that say. I won't say who, and I won't say which song. But if I had to pick, it'd be No Shelter.
Okay.
It'd be No Shelter. But Stooge, why don't you tell me what song you're gonna pick?
So I feel bad because once again, I didn't expect Maggie's to make it out of the round one. I'm gonna of course go with Maggie's Farm.
Stooge put that song in just so he could wait for his turn. He could go Maggie's Farm.
Maggie's Farm. I'm nervous now though because I think Waffles picked not No Shelter in the previous round, so I'm curious how this is gonna go. But before we do, speaking of the Rage Against the Machine themed restaurant, we could have a bomb stack of like pancakes on the breakfast menu.
God.
He's gonna quit. Why would you say that? He's gonna quit.
I am leaving right now.
Like,
Not only leaving, I'm boycotting the show.
Yeah, he's had it.
You wouldn't be the
Rage
first.
thing to do.
You wouldn't be the
first. All right. So we got one vote for each one.
They got a Facebook group, Cancel Deadwax.
Yeah, because Facebook's where all our fans go. Yeah. I am also going to say No Shelter because I do think Maggie's Farm is a great song, but I think No Shelter is a better song than Maggie's Farm. So
I'm not mad.
Okay. You say that, but I have read your Tumblr. Whoa!
That was pretty good, right?
That was, my God.
He got angry.
I threw my hat.
Seriously. Betty Davis over here on the call. Everyone calm down before she hits your kid.
Keep my wife's name. No. Anyways,
I almost did that for our intro today. Gosh dang it. All right. It's Stooge's turn to start us off, correct?
All right.
Yes.
The other two we're talking about now. Calm Like a Bomb or Freedom?
Freedom.
Toughie.
No,
Whoa,
Freedom.
That was such a knee-jerk response.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say Calm Like a Bomb.
I know what Serge's answer is going to be.
I know. We already know Serge's answer.
Yeah, it's Freedom. I said it's my favorite song, so Freedom.
Yep. Man, we had Stooge's favorite song get kicked out, but Serge, since you're our special guest, we're keeping it thriving and aliving.
Thriving and aliving.
So it's my turn to start us off, and this is Bulls on Parade or Guerrilla Radio. Very popular songs, but between the two, I would rather listen to Bulls on Parade than Guerrilla Radio.
Damn.
Serge, give us the tea.
Yeah, this is tough again. But if I had to pick,
yes.
Oh man, this is hard. I'm kind of stumbling on this one.
We're ready. We're ready for it.
I'll say Bulls on Parade.
Okay.
I'll say Bulls on Parade. Yeah.
Okay. Stooge, What are the musings?
It would have been a clean sweep. Bulls on Parade.
Oh,
Yeah.
We finally got a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Is that our first one we've all agreed on?
We agree for once.
I know. I think maybe it might be. Yeah.
That's crazy, which is funny because just like with when I picked People of the Sun over No Shelter, Serge did not pick Bulls on Parade versus Bullet in the Head. What a fascinating concept we've grown to.
Yeah.
All right. Whose turn is it to start? I'm so sorry. I keep losing track.
It's me.
Okay. Bomb Track or No Shelter?
Bomb Track. Yeah.
Now you go bomb track.
Now I go bomb. Well, it depends. It depends on the matchup. You know,
yeah,
it could change.
Absolutely. Change. It's like Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Stooge, it is.
Yeah, I'm going bomb track.
Okay, Stooge, what are your thoughts? Bomb Track or No Shelter?
See, now I'm gonna actually change. I'm going No Shelter.
This whole time,
that makes no sense.
This whole time, you've been defending Bomb Track like crazy.
But once again, it depends on the song, you guys.
So
I'm going
gosh,
No Shelter.
I'm
Stooge
shocked
just
by
making
that.
up his own rules.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's how I go. That's how I do it.
This is just like when we did the new metal episode, Stooge. I just kept changing my mind because we got rid of Slipknot. Yeah,
I do what I want.
All right. Well, I'm picking Bomb Track as well.
Oh,
that's fine.
I'm sorry.
I picked Bomb Track in the first round.
Yeah, you did. You're the only one that stayed true.
Stay true.
It is Stooge's turn to start. Freedom or Bulls on Parade? This is
man.
This is where the fight starts.
Yeah, this is where the claws
Y'all
are
got
out,
your
probably.
gloves on because we gonna fight. I don't. Tell me.
If I liked one better than the other, it would be by like such a minuscule amount that you'd have to get like a microscope to measure it,
Yeah.
like what the stuff they use to measure the distance between atoms, like electrons and neutrons. That's a nerdy ass reference, huh? Anyways, I'm going with Bulls on Parade though.
Okay. Now, Serge.
No, it's you.
No, but I'm just saying.
Oh, because we know what my answer is?
He's prepping.
Yeah. Do we need to like have a discussion if it's Freedom or Bulls on Parade?
I mean, the discussion with myself is already made up, so I don't think anything.
Your official answer is Freedom.
My official answer is Freedom.
Okay.
So Chrysanthemum, you can.
I know. I'm scared.
Here. But just remember, your answer is based on the one you love the most on here. So, like by person, not song.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got that.
I love it.
Yep.
So just remember, a relationship might
just
end,
to keep things spicy. Just to keep things spicy. I'm gonna say Freedom.
Ooh.
Because I love a good conflict.
Oh, Stu just went why
Chris changed his answer to favor the guest. When has I ever seen that before? Not on every single episode we've had a guest.
But here's what's magic is that I did this purposely. It is my turn to start, and we're on the last poll. So I don't have to have the damn confrontation I just did. See? I'm the secret stunt of this show. All right. The ultimate.
Are we down
question.
To the finals?
We're down to the finals.
So the last two songs.
The last two songs. Can you even believe?
Let's hear it.
Bomb Track or Freedom?
No.
And my answer with those two is Bomb Track.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, Freedom. I'm sticking with my Freedom, That's my favorite song. I can't sway away from that, but Bomb Track is also an amazing song. So it's if it wasn't my favorite song, it would be a very hard pick.
Yes. Also, real quick before Stooge gives his answer, how cool that your favorite song made it to the end without us knowing until like 2 rounds in it was your favorite. Yeah.
Well, I slipped Stooge a 50 before we started, so
I slipped Stooge something else. What's your answer going to be, Stooge?
Do you see this in my hand? This is called Unlimited Power.
Oh,
I have the power.
See, you've done that thing with your hand before. Okay. I just didn't know it was unlimited power.
Yeah, it's unlimited power.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Bomb Track or Freedom?
It's not so much what are my thoughts. It's like, what do I like? Like, I have this power to make the ultimate decision. And
who would have thought that bracket gave Stooge a power trip?
Look at him corrupting us.
A huge power trip. I just don't want to enjoy this moment. Just a couple more seconds of the anticipation.
Stooge, let me just remind you, Rage Against the Machine is anti-corruption. So whatever you're doing here is going completely
you're against the mantra. Yeah.
It's okay because
it's okay.
That's their song, not mine. So
okay, we're ready.
You're ready for this?
Yeah.
So the winner of the Rage Against the Machine bracket is going to be Freedom.
Oh,
you thought I was gonna do it the B. Did you see that?
We were ready for it. The winner of the bracket is Freedom. Freedom wins, everybody. Beautiful. Just like always, Freedom wins.
Beautiful.
That is so sick.
Wins.
And it's Serge's favorite song. So look how perfect that was.
Yeah, great timing.
Okay, love that. That was a good bracket.
Just how like Michaela won, like Korn won for Michaela, and
except when we did B-sides episode, we got rid of the Grateful Dead right away, and he was like,
"Sorry, bro."
So Serge, this would be a good chance. Speaking of your favorite song, to show us some of your Rage Against the Machine goodies that you've got.
Right. I got 4 things picked out for you.
Okay, we're ready. We're ready.
So I'll start from smaller item to bigger item.
Okay.
So smaller item is an original Evil Empire cassette with
that's like an original
parental
one.
Advisor sticker still on it.
Stickle, I like
and I think I paid $3 for this.
No way.
It's used, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I collect tapes too, other than records, and when it comes to Rage, I just like to collect everything: CDs, tapes, shirts, records. So when I saw this, I always had to pick it up, and like if Freedom is my favorite song, like not even second favorite song, but like 1.5 would be the song Down Rodeo, which is on this record.
Yep.
So this is my favorite Rage record, so I had to pick up the tape, the original tape.
Nice.
That's number one.
Okay.
And then second is a CD. So it's the Rage Against the Machine live at the Grand Olympic Auditorium CD, but it's the Japanese version with the Japanese Obi strip on it.
Yeah.
So again, I just found this used, and I thought it was really cool. I have a couple other Japanese Rage Against the Machine stuff, so had to add this.
That's
to
super
the collection.
sick. Yeah.
And then I got 2 records, a 7-inch and a 12-inch. So when I started collecting records, like I have like this instinct that every time I go to a record store, I always go to either the rock or the alternative section in R, and I dig for Rage first. It's just like this instinct that I've always had, and anything that I could find that I've never owned, I'll just snag, no matter what the price is. So I feel like in the 12-inch department, I think I have pretty much everything, whether it's like an official release or a bootleg or something. But something that I've been on the hunt on lately to try to complete my collection are the 7-inch singles. So I've slowly started to find a few of those, but it's tough to come across those in store unless somebody has let go of their collection, so I have to go online. Yep. But the one that I have here is the Evil Empire 7-inch promo.
Oh, cool.
And it has Bomb Track live on the BBC on it and a cover of Fuck the Police.
Oh my gosh!
And this was actually given out to the Rage Against the Machine fan club in '95 in anticipation of Evil Empire coming out in '96, and it's on like this cool like cardboard.
That's cool. Way cool.
Thing. So I got that. I found the used.
That is super impressive.
Yeah, I think I found it on Depop, which is very strange.
Oh really? Yeah, that is weird.
From Australia maybe, but I was like, dude, just mail this to my house right now. So I snagged that, and
that's sick.
Over the last couple of months, I've been fortunate enough to find a couple of other of the 7-inch singles. So I have a few of them, but I'm still missing some. But this is probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
And then the last one is a 12-inch, but it's a 12-inch single, and it's the 12-inch Bomb Track single. With the Che Guevara on the cover. And what's really cool is that it has like the original price sticker on there for $1.99.
No way.
And it's like in pretty beat up condition, but like I would still like buy it regardless. And it has 3 different versions of Bomb Track on here. So there's the original one, and there's 2 different live versions. So,
I love that.
It has the original price sticker on it. It has like a resale price sticker on it for £9.99. It has like the original promo sticker on it, but this is
that
a little goodie
so
I got recently. Yeah,
I love that.
But yeah, I have a ton of stuff, man. Like shirts, especially lately. Like, this is like probably like the first cool Rage shirt that I own. It's a '97 tour shirt.
Oh wow!
It has like the dates in the back, but over the pandemic, like bootleg thing, shirts became like a big thing. So a ton of the bootleg people that I follow did like a bunch of Rage stuff. So I bought a ton of those. And then Rage relaunched their merch store, and they did like a ton of the old designs and reprinted them. So I bought a ton of those. So I just have so much.
Yeah, man, that's way cool. I love that.
Yeah, there we go. That's a little insight of my collection.
Love it, dude. That's way cool. Thank you for sharing that. That's way cool.
Yeah,
especially like it's funny just the quick mention of bootlegs getting huge in the pandemic. Absolutely. Especially for the Cure, lots of bootleg shirts came out. That was just Cure. Like, you guys, they're $35 for a shirt, but it's kind of cool. So
I drop a lot of bills.
Speaking of dropping bills, Stooge, we are prepared to continue the discussion of Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, did you already know?
You literally gave us the heads up before.
Yeah, so I guess no secret trivia is on Rage Against the Machine. So you should all seen that coming. So I have got a total of 15 questions with 25 points available. So
I've got
Waffles, you're going to be keeping track.
I got scores for both of us ready to go.
So you know why we need Serge to have a piece of paper too, because he will have to write down some of his answers because there's like multiple responses and stuff like that. Do we have anything that you can grab real quick?
Give me like a minute.
Okay,
is that
I'll
cool?
give you a minute.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna run and I'll be back.
We'll talk over it.
He's got to go to Staples and he's got to find paper and a pen. That's the hard thing.
Staples and paper.
Got to go to Staples and paper.
He's gonna run down the street real quick and grab his stuff.
He's got to get to the bodega.
The bodega.
I wish we had bodegas. Bodegas are cool.
I think you just have to live in a busy area, I don't know if you live downtown Salt Lake, there might be some. I don't know. I don't know what technically qualifies as a bodega, but
I mean, technically, doesn't the bodega just have to be super small, owned by like someone who's doing literally everything? So they're cooking, stocking. He's got it.
You got it.
Nice.
All right, Stooge, we're ready for you.
All right. And then there has to be some kind of live animal in there too, right?
There always has to be like a cat. Yeah.
So the reason I had you get a piece of paper and a pen is because I need you to write down your answer and then show it. That way you don't say the answer. It's not going to be like a first one to tap it, to buzz in kind of thing. Tap in.
Tap.
I'm just gonna ask the question. You write down your answer, and then I'll ask you each for your response. Okay.
Okay.
So
sick.
Are you guys ready?
We're so ready.
Okay.
I'm terrible at trivia.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be doing this fine. Okay.
I don't know, man. I've done pretty bad on these two.
So I don't need last names. If you want to include last names, that's fine. But I want you to name every single member of the Rage Against the Machine band. You'll get 1 point for each correct answer. As a hint, it shouldn't take you long. Their names are pretty short. None of them go longer than 4 letters. So if you put like Elijah, that's wrong. And Chris, I will give you 5 more seconds.
Yeah, we can just go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see yours first then, Waffles. What'd you get?
I put Zach, Tom, and Elijah.
You got 2 points.
2.
All right, and then we'll go over here to you, Serge.
I got, where were we? ZDLR, Zach De La Roca, Tom Morello, Timmy C, Brad Wilk.
You got it. 4 points.
He's all. I'm not
4
going to do
points.
good at this. Yeah.
All right, this will be easy one. This will be easy points for both of you.
Okay.
Write down that once again we have 4 studio albums. I need you to write down the titles of all of them, and you get a point for each one correct.
Okay.
The silence is.
I know.
riveting.
It's like we're in class. Yeah.
This is great content for those
Yeah,
listening on podcasts.
Yeah, they're gonna love it. People on Spotify.
All right.
All right, here we go. We'll go ahead and start with you this time, Serge.
We got self-titled, Evil Empire, Battle of Los Angeles, and Renegades.
You got it. Waffles, I'm guessing you got the same?
Yeah, Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire, Battle for Los Angeles, Renegades.
Perfect. 4 points for each of you. Keep track of that, Waffles. Let me know when you're done.
Keeping track, mama.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Question number 3. In what year did the band originally disband?
Oh, that's a good question.
So the first time they broke up, when did that happen? We all got our.
I guarantee I'm wrong. Yeah, I guarantee I'm wrong.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, Waffles, we'll start with you.
2002.
Ooh, barely off. Sorry, my friend. How about you, Serge?
I said 2001.
Both barely off. You're closer though, Serge. It's 2000 is when they officially.
Oh, really?
2000. Yep.
I said 2001 because in 2000 they released Renegades. It's like maybe it was the year after, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
Same year. Yep.
Interesting. I did not know this.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We'll keep moving on. Question number 4. Tim, Tom, and Brad formed a new band called Audioslave with this man as their lead singer. All right. Go ahead, Serge. You go first.
Chris Cornell.
You got it. Waffles.
Chris Cornell.
All right. Good job. Another point for both of you guys. This one's so easy. Oh,
You're killing it.
You guys are going to get this point, too. Here we go. The song No Shelter appears on this 1998's movie soundtrack. We haven't already talked about this.
I'm really glad that we just said what movie it was because I couldn't think of it before.
Serge.
So
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yay, point for each of you.
Gojira.
All
That's
right,
on me because I guess I spoiled the fact when we spoke about the song.
It's all good. It's all good.
You're the one who's giving me the point. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, here you go. This one might be a little tough. Here we go.
Okay.
In 2001, Rage Against the Machine won a Grammy for Best Hard Rock Performance for this song.
Ooh. In 2001.
2001.
After they broke up.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Mine's just a guess.
Mine's a guess too.
Yeah.
All right,
All
Waffles,
right.
you go. You guess first.
I said Testify.
That's wrong. How about you, Serge?
I said Testify as well.
We're the
It's
same
Guerrilla
person.
Radio. Guerrilla
Oh,
Radio.
Guerrilla Radio
Oh.
on it. Interesting.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
So this song became the #1 single in the UK Christmas charts for 2009.
A Rage Against the Machine song was a #1 single in the UK Christmas charts in 2009.
Yep.
Oh, you're both nodding like this is something I should know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the noises.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Okay.
Ready for this?
All right,
I said, do they know it's Christmas?
I'm sorry. They do know it's
Oh,
Christmas.
dang it. Gosh,
How
dang
about
it.
you, Serge? Did you get it?
Killing in the name.
There it is. So what had happened, Waffles? Just a little backstory, a little history
Yes,
here.
some backstory
in
would be
UK,
great right now.
in UK, what's the guy's name? Simon Cowell, the guy from X Factor.
American Idol?
Yeah.
So he has his own show in UK, and for
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 years straight, the winner of the X Factor made a single that then would be #1 during the Christmas time. And a married couple were sick and tired of it, so they started a Facebook group to make "Killing in the Name" the #1 song for that Christmas.
I have never heard this.
It gained lots of support. Like even like people like Dave Grohl and other famous people signed up for the Facebook group. So much so that in 2009, it had more downloads or whatever than the X Factor winner that year, and they finally broke that streak. And it was because they did that. Actually, Rage Against the Machine played a concert. Was it where was
Live
it? Serge?
in Finsbury Park.
Finsbury Park. I always want to say
Oh
Fenway,
my
but it's not that.
gosh.
Yeah.
They did a concert live in Finsbury Park
Free.
for them because they
For
did
free?
that.
For free, yeah.
That is so cool. I've never heard this story. How cool.
Yeah.
It's a really funny story.
You could buy the DVD of it.
Yeah, you
Really?
can actually it's on Apple too. You can like I bought it the digital version and I've watched it. It's a good performance.
That
too,
is so interesting. Well, the things you learn on the Deadwax show.
Yep, exactly. So, all right, here we go. This member of Rage Against the Machine attended Harvard University. All right, we'll go with you first, Serge.
I said Tom Morello.
That is correct. How about you?
I said Tom too.
Awesome. Good job. Good guess. All right. Tom Morello goes by this name when he's performing his solo acoustic act.
Oh, shit.
I know Waffles can come up with something super creative. He's going to go by Harvard grad or something.
Harvard grad. Yeah, that's super creative. Yeah, I love that. They call me Harvard grad.
Here's the thing. This is a super vague hint.
Okay.
But
I'm not
even going to say it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to win here.
All right, Serge. Go ahead.
You are winning, Serge. Good work.
I was going to say the Atlas Underground, but that's not it. I said the Night Watchman.
That is correct. The Night Watchman. How about you,
The
Waffles?
Night Watchman.
Yeah.
I said John Denver.
Good guess. But no.
Okay.
All right.
The Night Watchman. Wait, why is he the Night Watchman?
It's just
Who
his
knows?
name.
Oh,
Why is he Tom?
I didn't know if that was like a thing you were going to tell us. So there you go.
Nope.
Nope.
Because he likes to watch the Watchmen movie at night. Here we go.
Okay.
So what's the score right now? Can you give us an update? real
Yes,
quick?
I am at 9. Serge is at 13.
Oh, good. Okay, here we go. Question number 10.
Okay.
Brad Wilkes played drums for this band on their final studio album titled 13. Waffles just like that. I actually want to go with Waffles first to see what he puts.
So I wrote the Beatles, but new metal.
The new Beatles. That's what it
The
would have
new
been called.
Beatles. Yeah, Beatles
With
X.
NU.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that is unfortunately wrong.
What?
But
Damn
where
it
did
to
it go?
hell. Okay.
We'll go with Serge to see if he got it.
The OGs, Black Sabbath.
That is correct.
Is
I wouldn't
that
have even known that.
right?
Yeah,
That's
I wouldn't
crazy.
have even known that. Yeah.
Did
I
you know he
don't-
also filled in for drums for the Smashing Pumpkins?
No.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
This is an educational trivia round. I'm learning so much.
Yep.
A day
All
of
right, question
firsts.
number 11.
Here we
Question
go.
number 11.
Okay.
Rage's first reunion performance was in 2007 at this popular music festival. Man, Serge is quick. He's got
I
these
know.
ready to go.
I'm like losing hardcore.
We'll go with Serge. Let's go with Serge.
Coachella.
Coachella is correct. Did you at least write Coachella? I said popular music festival.
I said Lollapalooza. Which, is that even a thing? Like, still?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. So
Who's
Tim
gonna win?
Commerford.
Yeah.
Tim Commerford. His idols include Gene Simmons of Kiss, Sid Vicious of the Sex Pistols, Steve Harris of Iron Maiden, and Geddy Lee from this band.
This was the cheapest shot you've taken.
I didn't make this up. I didn't make this up.
Shot you've taken. Have Serge go first.
Well, Serge, we know Serge knows.
Do I?
Go ahead, Serge. Go ahead.
I really want to emphasize on this answer. So
Rush.
I
We
hate
got
both
Rush.
of you. I hate both of you.
What did you put, Waffles?
I put Rush.
Good job. 1 point. For
I
you. You get a point for Rush.
I bowed to your whim just to get the point.
All right, here we go. We've got
I'm so sick
three
of
more
bowing.
questions.
Yeah. Okay.
3 more questions.
Okay, I'm ready.
Rage's song "Darkness" appears on this 1994 movie soundtrack.
Darkness appears on this 1994 movie soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's a stumper.
blanking.
Both
You
of
are
them are just sitting there
blanking.
thinking.
I'm
They're
blanking.
thinking.
Oh, but my movie's not from 1994. It's from like 2006.
Would you put Legally Blonde?
Shut. I wrote Legally Blonde and I crossed it out. If anyone can see that, I wrote Legally Blonde. That is so funny. I deadass wrote Legally Blonde. That is so funny.
That's your go-to joke.
Now I have to come up with a new joke. Yeah. Okay. All right. 1994. Okay.
I'm sure I know the answer once I hear it, but I can't.
I
think
know.
of
I'm
it.
gonna be pissed. Okay.
Oh, neither one of you can think of it. All right.
No, as a joke, I just wrote down the sound of music.
Which
All
would be
right.
sick, actually.
So it's The Crow.
Oh,
The Crow
yes,
soundtrack.
Duh. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. I feel stupid now.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
You guys already know the answer to this one too.
Okay.
The shoot for this Michael Moore directed music video on January 26, 2000 caused the New York Stock Exchange to close. Since we've already talked about it, we'll go ahead and we'll go with you, Waffles.
Sleep Now in the Fire.
Yay! Another point
that.
for Waffles. How about you, Serge?
Darkness. No, I'm kidding.
Sleep now.
Sleep
in
now
the
in the fire.
Perfect.
The
All
answer is
right.
Legally Blonde. Yeah.
Final question.
Okay.
And this one has potential for 5 points because there's 5 answers.
Oh wow.
Oh.
You'll get 1 point for each correct guess of Stooge's top 5 favorite Rage Against the Machine songs. So write
Whoa.
down the 5 songs you think are my favorite. I'll give you a point for each one you get right.
What is this? What is this?
Yeah.
This is not
It's
trivia
my
anymore.
trivia. This is my trivia.
I know one instantly.
And I would actually say this is in order too.
It's in order, like
When I announce,
chronological?
when I read off my answers, sorry.
It's your
top
top
to bottom.
5. Okay, sorry. I was like, what damn order are you talking about?
All
I'm
right.
trying to remember.
I've only thought of 3 so far. So give
I
us
got
just a few more
4.
seconds. Oh,
Okay.
look at you.
Well, I could be wrong. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have any favorite Rage songs.
Maybe he's never listened to Rage Against the Machine.
It doesn't matter what you put; they're all my favorite. You all get my points.
Okay, and I need. All right, I'm ready.
I don't know, man.
Just guess another one.
Sure.
All
All right, I can start us off if Serge is
All
still
right.
writing his.
Go. You can name them off. I'll tell you how many you got right, and then I'll after Serge goes, I'll tell you what the 5 are. Okay.
Maggie's Farm,
That. Mm-hmm.
Bomb Track. Is that not one?
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
I'm
sorry.
not going to tell you.
That's right. Sorry. Killing in the Name, No Shelter, and Bullet in the Head.
Okay, you got 2. All right, we'll move over to you, Serge.
Okay, Serge.
I got Killing in the Name, Bomb Track, Bulls on Parade, Maggie's Farm, Sleep Now in the Fire.
You also only got 2.
What?
So are you ready for
Wow,
this?
interesting. Yes, we're ready.
So my favorite, number 1, Bulls on Parade. That's actually my favorite one.
That's your top favorite. Interesting.
Yeah, it's my top favorite.
Well, okay,
yeah,
then.
Maggie's one of my favorite, but Maggie's number 2. Maggie's Farm's number 2 favorite. Number 3, and I kept this a secret for this purpose. It's Freedom. Freedom is my 3rd favorite Rage Against the Machine song. And
wait 1 second. After all of that in the bracket,
yeah.
okay. Right.
Number 4 is Ghost of Tom Joad.
Oh,
and
that's
then,
right. You love that song. Okay.
And then number 5 is No Shelter. So those are my top 5.
Interesting.
Oof.
That was a trip.
So,
yeah. So
it's when the albums came out, Renegades was like my least favorite Rage song. Over time, it's like become, I think, my favorite. It's kind of weird
that
because
is so interesting.
3 of those songs are from. Sorry, no, only two of them are from Renegades. Sorry,
but still,
that's the most from any album. So
yeah, that's rad.
Anyway, so what's the
final
score?
scores? Serge won. Serge
Nice.
has 18 points and I have 12. So
good
slaughter.
job, Serge.
That was a slaughter. Yep.
Slaughter.
So not
You
only
win
did Serge's favorite song make the bracket, Serge also won the trivia game. So there it is. Serge is a winner. For the sake of time, we're only going to do 2 or 3 questions today.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
We could do a couple more.
We'll do 3 questions because some of the other questions we picked out are not that pertinent. Stooge, give us the intro song.
Oh, Q&A. Let's have shows Q&A. There you go.
I love when you milk those cows.
Milk the cows.
All right, for the Q&A portion, the first question comes from Spin Spiegel on Instagram, also known as Aaron.
What up, AA Ron? Or is it the other Aaron with an E?
Nope, it's AA Ron.
Okay.
You know.
Just want to make sure. Hey,
all right.
Just make sure.
I know and we appreciate your consideration for the Q&A portion. Do you like to snack while you spin a record? If so, what are your go-to snacks while spinning records?
Well, let Serge answer this one first.
Yeah, Serge, start us off.
I don't know if I've snacked while spinning records too often, but if I had to pick, probably Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah, I love Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are great.
Yeah.
God took away the ability for me to eat Cheez-Its a while ago, so I crave them constantly. Yeah, constantly.
He's such a loving God.
Amen. Stooge, what is your answer? What do you like? Do you like to snack? And if so, what snacks do you snack while you spin the snacks?
I like the snack period. I snack when I'm listening to records. I snack in the shower.
I just snack while I listen to records.
When I listen to them records.
Danny DeVito's in the pod now. Yeah.
Well, that was Danny DeVito.
It could have
anyways.
been. Yeah.
We got to incorporate our New York grandma accent soon. Anyways, snacks. I mean anything really. Just
what's your favorite one then?
My favorite snack. I really like do like nachos count? I don't know. That's a snack.
Why not? Why not?
A filet mignon? Is that a snack?
That's closer to Serge's tastes. Serge is a fancy chef. This one.
I ain't that fancy. I made Crunchwrap Supremes. Come on.
And they were beautiful.
Ooh.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, maybe we should plug Taco Bell.
Sounds so good.
I like to snack on a cheesy gordita crunch.
Yeah, me too.
The good folks at
a snack
Bell.
is not something you prepare. It's already ready. Like you gotta grab it.
Amen. That is such a good way.
So nachos doesn't count. I'm sorry.
Okay, no nachos. Okay. I like. How about like the little Hostess donuts, like the crunchy, like the.
Yeah, which flavor? Which flavor?
It's the crunch, like the
brown ones. The brown ones.
They're crunch ones. They've got like little things on the outside of them.
The crumbles.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Yeah, man, those are great. I would say peanut M&Ms. They're my go-to for when I spin records. Need a snack, a little snacky poo with the records.
You know what's one of the greatest things I've ever heard?
What's that?
A peanut M&M is not an M&M with a peanut in it. It's a peanut with a bit of M&M around it.
Why is that so true though? Like that is philosophy 101. Oh my gosh, how interesting. Which is probably why they're my favorite M&M, because I like regular M&Ms, I'm fine with. Peanut M&Ms I mess with so heavy. Get a peanut M&M, not a single one, a bunch of them, and a mango monster, and you toss on your Chumbawamba record. Are you kidding me? Okay.
I'll throw in another snack. Combos.
Oh, combos rule.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those you got to be careful though, because those are kind of you get a little bit of greasy fingers, don't you, when you eat those?
Oh,
yeah. That's why you get those. You get those record gloves, so you can have your combo hand. You have your record gloves. Exactly.
Maybe you should have a combo glove and then use the. Anyways,
I had a Friday night like that. Okay. Next question. This comes from our buddy Shirts.
get my
Shirts
combo
versus
gloves
Spins.
out.
Dear Lord, Stooge. Shirts versus Spins. Robert on Instagram.
That's up, Robert.
What genre do you typically start with when digging at a physical record store? Stooge, start us off. Serge, start us off with snacks.
Okay. So there's usually 3 sections I make sure to hit up. Usually the first one I'd say is probably hip hop, and the reason for that is because it's usually a smaller section, and so it's easy to go through. And like I feel like hip hop stuff can be harder to find sometimes. Yeah. So I'll hit up the hip hop, and then next I usually always go to soundtracks. Love to dig through the soundtracks and see what they got. So once again, it's just kind of fun. You'll never know what you're going to find in there, like just random obscure movie soundtracks. Yeah. And then after that, I'll make my way to the more like traditional, like rock and roll stuff like that, alternative, indie, whatever. So
yep. It's funny you say that because I that's all what I would have guessed for you too. When I've been to the record store with you, that's what you do. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Serge, what's your answer for this? What genre do you start with?
I don't start specifically with a genre. I start
with
the
new arrivals.
Bin. Yeah. No, used bin.
Oh, used. Okay.
The used bin.
So like, especially like some of the record stores I go to here, like their used bin is like rotated by day, so it's like heavily refurbished every day. So you never know what you're gonna find there. So I like digging through there because you never know like what gems are in there first. That like one man's trash is another man's treasure. So I'll do that first, and then if punk and hardcore are separate from metal, I'll do that, and then I'll do metal. But sometimes punk, hardcore, metal are all in one section, so I'll do all that depending on how it's laid out. Lately, I've been going to soundtracks a lot too. I've been trying to get more soundtracks in my collection, so I tend to go that first, and then I'll just do like the alternative A to Z route.
Nice.
Who's your local store?
So the one I probably go to the most is called Sonic Boom, but there's another great one called Rotate This. Their used selection is huge there. There's one called Cops with a K. I don't stand for cops. That one's right by Sonic Boom, so I like to hit up both at the same time. There's another small one called Short Stack Records, and they have like great. You find like a lot of great gems in there, like hidden out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So those are probably the 4 that I hit here.
Cool. Those are all great names for record stores. Yeah. Those are all rad names. Yeah. Sonic Boom.
Yeah, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom's great.
For myself, I always go straight to metal. I start with metal, and then do the incredibly deep dig, and then go to punk and hardcore. Yeah. And then, because I'm a sad boy, I will venture my way through the rock to find like goth rock stuff from the 80s.
Goth rock and emo.
Exactly. So yeah, start with metal though, because for when I go to record stores, especially when you talk about Graywell on here, several experiences have happened where I see a record and I go, "Ooh, that's a great metal album. I'll come back to it in a minute," and it's gone because someone else saw it. And so that tends to be my first thing I do is go to metal, make sure there's nothing I want, or if there is something, I grab it fast, and then I can meander throughout the rest of the store. But metalheads, man, they're crazy. All right, last question. This one is from our buddy Needle to Fall, Nicholas.
Nicholas
what is your ultimate? I'm sorry. What's your ultimate end game of a Grail, and how much would you be willing to spend on it? Serge, would you mind starting us off since you are our special guest today?
Tough question, man, because like I try not to spend a crazy amount of money on records. Like if I am going for something more expensive on like a regular basis, I want to try to stay in like the $100 range.
Yeah.
But I actually got my ultimate Grail last year, so that's
so was it?
It was the red promo copy of White Pony by Deftones.
That's right.
And I paid a lot of money for it. I won't say how much, but I paid the most that I paid so far for a record. So I already have that. But it's tough because like I want to get Iowa next, but now there's talks that it might be a repress. So I don't know if I should wait it out and wait for the repress. But again, I don't know. I don't want to spend like a crazy amount of money. So one thing that I'll throw in, and now that we're on the Rage Against Machine topic, apparently there is an Evil Empire box set in Japan that
Ooh.
on Discogs only 5 people have in their collection, and it's a box set that has the record, a shirt, a flag, and a sticker.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
I've never seen this, but
Yeah,
apparently it exists. So if I could ever find that, I would probably drop a lot of money on that.
that's insane.
Yeah,
That is so cool.
yeah, that's crazy. When I saw it, I was like, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah. Well, what a cool thing for your already sick Rage collection. That'd be like such a
I know, yeah.
feather in the hat.
One day,
Yeah.
one
One
day.
day. One day. Stooge, what's yours? What's your end game
Um,
grail ultimate?
well, before I do that, I've got a Stooge and A real quick for Serge. Do you think you know how they did a 20-year anniversary for their self-titled box? You know, did the box set 10 years ago. Do you
Yeah.
think they're going to do something like that for 30-year? I know because I think that would be this year, wouldn't it?
Well, wouldn't it be? Wait, we already got the 20 years for Evil Empire. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's weird. I feel like now that they're touring, they might not do as many online gimmicks and maybe focus more on the performance. That's just the way I see it.
That
I don't know
sucks.
if they'll redo the box set. They probably did it once. Like, what else can they add to it? Like,
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like vinyl is a lot more popular now, and like that
Yeah,
box set,
but
everything goes on
they're not like
CD.
a yeah, they're not like a cash grab of a band though. So
Yeah.
I don't see them really doing that. I would love for them to reissue the catalog though, and like or just repress all the records on like a cool colorway or something. I much
Mhm.
prefer that than like a anniversary box set of one record that they've already done. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, because I was just looking at getting the box set, you know, from 20, the one they did for 20
Yeah.
years, and I was just like, you know, it's mostly CDs. I don't even have a CD player. There's like a
Yeah.
DVD in there and a vinyl, you know, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's funny. Like I had all the pieces of that, but separately. And then I came across the box set one day and I bought it and it's still sealed. I haven't even opened it
Oh wow.
there
because
you
I know
go.
what's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my answer, I think right now, my grail is probably still Beck's The Information, that box set that's available. As far as what I would pay for it, though, it really depends on the condition of the box.
Mhm.
Because that album came out like 15 years ago now. I once again, I probably wouldn't pay more than 200 for it, and it would have to be in good shape. But like I said, that album's not going for anything less than like 800, and that's
Yeah.
for G to VG on Discogs. So I'm never gonna own it. I mean, I hope someday Beck will do some repurchase on some of his albums.
Maybe someday. Yeah.
I mean, we've been we're like peaking this wave right now. You would think there'd be more stuff coming up. I guess there's delays in manufacturing, but anyways, yeah, that would be my probably my grail right now, the one I'd love to have the most.
Mine would be Wish by The Cure, which is the only album by The Cure from their beautiful era that I don't have. And the reason is because the last time it was pressed officially was 1992. And they've never done them since. There's been like boots, but even the boots are several $100s. So the reason I don't have it is because all the ones that do become available are from the 90s, and 90s records are not infamously known for being all that great. And you never know if a record's been taken care of good, like in good condition for 30 years. And they're also $200. So it's one of those like, do I risk $200 for a record that probably won't sound good or look good? So Wish by The Cure someday.
Do it.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. But that record came out 30 years ago, so fingers crossed for a 30th anniversary press, because
Would be great.
it'd be great. And that's one of my favorite albums by The Cure. Of all of them they have, that is in my top like 3. So I'm always bummed that I don't have it. It's the only one I don't have. It's my last Infinity Stone. And I think the reason I don't have it is because I'd be too powerful. Do you know what I mean? Like if I had it, what would stop me? Yeah.
Yeah.
The snap. Anyway. Yeah. So those are the questions. Anybody that submitted those questions that's watching this, thank you very much. We appreciate it very much. And this is also a great plug for following us on social media, because that's where we ask questions. But Serge, tell the people where they can find you on the internet.
I mean, I don't want to be that kind of guy, be like, follow me here, but like,
do you realize who you're talking to? Yeah.
Be that guy. Be that guy.
Yeah, be that guy.
If you want to see my cool vinyl pictures, follow me on Instagram, worldofwax.ca, as you can see it on the screen here. Same handle on TikTok. I'm starting to make funny videos there, so more will pop up soon. I've been doing a lot of live Instagram shows lately. A couple of live unboxings Friday night whenever I can, and then like I anticipate a whole crazy mail week. I'll do that, so that's been a lot of fun lately. And I guess I'll take the time to plug in a new Instagram show that I'll be launching Sunday, April 10th, called Sunday Spins. So hopefully that's something I get to do every Sunday with a guest, where we pick 3 records each that we want to spin that Sunday and just talk about why we picked them and what those records mean to us.
Nice. You gotta be
Super
careful.
sick.
Vinyl Me Please, they've got a hashtag Sunday Spins as
Oh.
well.
What are they gonna do? Sue me?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
right. We own that hashtag.
Also, it's Vinyl Me Please, so you probably have to pay a subscription to see the hashtag. Very seriously though, Serge, thank you so much for joining us. You were
Guys,
so
thanks
fun
for
to
having
talk
me.
to, and
This
such
was a
an
blast.
expert on rage, and it was such a fun topic. So thank you very much for joining us.
I mean, I don't consider myself an expert, but I appreciate you seeing me through those eyes. But thanks for having me. This
I
was a
literally
blast,
consider
and,
you to be perfect, so I'm biased in every way, but yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
Stooge, any last thoughts for the episode today?
No last thoughts. I think the word of the episode is probably got to be freedom, right?
Yes. If you made it to this point of the episode, please comment freedom, DM us freedom, write freedom in the sky. Just do something with freedom. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Don't squander it.
Cool.
Don't squander it. Anyways, thank you to everybody that made it this far. We very much appreciate you. As always, please follow us on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. Deadwax Show, where we will post lots of fun things, lots of craziness, lots of crazy things. Also, our merch store continues to be live. It's in our link tree in all of our bio stuff. So please go to the merch store. We've got lots of shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, all that good stuff being made. And lots of exciting things are coming down the pipeline for the Deadwax Show. So, my brothers, thank you for joining us today. And thank you to anybody who made it this far. We appreciate you. You will receive 1,000 kisses on the mouth from each of us. 1,000.
Me as well?
Serge, you covering our Canadian base. We appreciate that. Thank you. Serge is our Canadian ambassador for the Deadwax Show.
I'll take it.
Exactly. As always, everybody that's listening, please, please, please get out of the groove and get into the Deadwax. Thank you for joining, everybody. Bye!